Greetings to you out there. I wish to ask if you have registered for the coming Leadership Development Workshop organized by Leadership Sustainable Development Academy Limited. The importance of attending such workshops is for us to have practical knowledge of how to handle matters that involve our immediate circumstances. How do I mean by our immediate circumstances? Sometimes you may, for instance, go to a place like an hospital or a diagnostic laboratory, and you have people who are employed to render some services. For instance, you have someone who is employed to be an admin officer, a cleaner in the office, and the cleaner may just be focused on, yes, I resume 7 a.m. and immediately I resume, I clean the whole office. Then by 9 o'clock I rest, and 11 o'clock I go to do another round of cleaning. And perhaps in his or her mind, the function he or she is employed to do is just to do cleaning 3 times in a day before close of work. But that does not really translate into what be the vision of the organization. For instance, when you also go to some hotels, you see some laxity in functions, people really not responding to what really has to be. That is, there is no sense of ownership. For that particular person who is employed to do cleaning, who does not really appreciate that if there is a surge in customers and somebody messes up the environment, you don't need to be reminded that that should be tidied up with immediate effect, because cleanliness is part of the indicators of performance of the organization. But when you're able to key into the vision of the organization, you'll be able to understand at every point in time what is expected of you, what your role should be, that should be able to add to the overall performance of the organization. Even if it means that you are eventually cleaning the place up to 5 times in a day to make sure that there is no dirt, to make sure that the feeling of the customers is top notch, to make sure that people are properly served. For instance, I was in an hotel one day, and someone was complaining of the glass that was provided to him, and the receptionist or the attendant was just not bothered, not concerned, until attention was drawn, and that person was seriously scolded. And then she now had to rise up to be able to attend to the complaint of the customer. What we are talking about is sense of ownership in an organization. Even if you are a security man, you are a cleaner, you are an attendant, you are a receptionist, you are a manager, you are a supervisor, sense of ownership of the business is very, very key. So when we treat the 10 golden laws of corporate leadership sustainability dynamics, we are talking about holistic know-how of what you need to know as an employee, as an employer, as a senior manager, as a junior person. So long as your livelihood is in that organization, you deserve to know what should be. That is our role. So when we invite you to send in your representatives to participate in this training, it's all about overhauling the perception of your employees for them to be able to key into the full vision of the organization. Because except your vision is fully achieved, except the day-to-day objectives of the organizations are met, the vision will not be achieved. And except the vision is achieved, the organization is not sustainable. Our goal is the sustainability of the organization. And it has to go down to the day-to-day activities of every member of the organization. Therefore, I join you. Send in your participants from April 22nd through 24th. We shall be having the leadership workshop holding at Enigma Hotel off Okigwe Street, Apakoma, Owerri. If you are there, you will sure benefit fully and be a change agent to your organization. So we implore you, recommend your people to participate. It is an affordable fee and it is a very rich package. Thank you once again. My name is Ambassador Anthony Chigondo Akalogo, the CEO, Leadership Sustainable Development Academy Limited. Thank you once again.